Icarus, the young man known in Greek mythology for his wings that provided a chance at freedom, but ultimately sealed his tragic fate. A tale of a failed escape mission from the island of Crete, where he and his father, Daedalus, remained imprisoned by the formidable King Minos. But what were the events leading up to this tragedy? To answer this, let's explore the mastermind behind the myth, Daedalus himself. Daedalus once worked as an artisan in Athens, with his apprentice Talus. Over time, their friendship became compromised when Daedalus, in a heap of rage, threw Talus off the rock of the Acropolis. Though critically injured, the goddess Athena showed mercy on Talus by turning him into a bird. Daedalus, on the other hand, was punished for this heinous act. He was exiled to the island of Crete and forced to work in the palace of King Minos. Though a servant, over time Daedalus proved to be very useful. Through his handiwork and clever mind, he eventually gained a relatively high position in the royal court, and was allowed to partner with one of Minos' slave girls, Naucrate. She eventually gave birth to their son, Icarus. Years later, a half-human, half-bull creature was born on Crete, the product of a magnificent bull initially gifted by Poseidon and Crete's ill-fated queen, Pasiphae. They called the creature the Minotaur. Under King Minos' orders, Daedalus was tasked with building a space that would contain this beast. Before long, a complex labyrinth was created. A maze so intricate, the Minotaur and anyone else trapped within it would have no way to escape. Life on Crete returned to normal, and to assure this, King Minos made sure that no one on the island ever found out about the Minotaur's existence. To ensure that, he ordered Daedalus and Icarus to be locked away within the maze as well. The very own construct that Daedalus had built was now his prison. Daedalus was determined to free himself from his imprisonment. He knew that escaping by land or sea was futile, and thought only of one other possible route: the sky. Though mortals were not gifted with wings, Daedalus had a plan. He ordered Icarus to gather fallen feathers from all the birds across the labyrinth. When enough feathers were gathered, Daedalus prepared 2 immaculate pairs of wings for himself and his son, fastening the feathers with twine and coating the wings with wax. Proud of their work, the son and father were delighted as their escape plan seemed to be going perfectly. The day the escape arrived, months of careful planning led father and son to a ledge where they leapt off. Though the plan was brilliant, Daedalus had warned Icarus of possible dangers. Veering too close to the sun would melt off the wax. Coasting too close to the water would weigh the wings down. At first, all was going well, and the two found themselves miles away from Crete and away from King Minos' jurisdiction. Icarus, as Daedalus had feared, overjoyed with his new freedom, decided to fly higher and higher into the sky. Icarus' wings began to melt as he approached closer to the sun. Once the wax had completely melted off, Icarus found himself descending straight into the sea below. His father looked on helplessly. Icarus was killed instantly from the collision, and Daedalus is left to fly away in immense grief, alone. One of the classic stories in Greek mythology, the death of Icarus symbolizes a few moral lessons. The drawbacks of instant gratification and obsessive pride are some of the most notable. In the end, the area of water where Icarus hit soon became known as the Icarian Sea. This patch of sea became a place of remembrance and homage for the short-lived life of Icarus.